Take the royal office of the saints. They are kings. They are not merely to be kings in heaven, but they are also kings on earth. The Bible declares, "Ye are a chosen generation, a royal priesthood." 1 Peter 2:9. We are kings even now. I want you to understand that before I explain the idea. Every saint of the living God not merely has the prospect of being a king in heaven, but, positively, in the sight of God, he is a king now. He must say, with regard to his brethren and himself, "And have made us, even now, unto our God kings and priests, and we shall reign on the earth." Revelation 5:10. A Christian is a king. He's not simply like a king, but he is a king, actually and truly. I will show you how he is like a king. Remember his royal ancestry. What a fuss some people make about their grandfathers and grandmothers and distant ancestors. I remember seeing in Trinity College the pedigree of some great lord that went back just as far as Adam, and Adam, the first man, was there digging the ground. It was traced all the way up. Of course, I didn't believe it. I have heard of some pedigrees that go back further. I leave that to your own common sense to believe it or not. What would some people give for a pedigree in which will be found dukes, marquises, kings, and princes? I believe, however, that it's not what our ancestors were, but what we are, that will make us shine before God. It's not so much in knowing that we have royal or priestly blood in our veins, as knowing that we are an honor to our race, that we are walking in the ways of the Lord, and that we are reflecting credit upon the church and upon the grace that makes us honorable. But since some people will glory in their descent, I will glory that the saints have the proudest ancestry in all the world. Talk of Caesars or of Alexanders, or even tell me of a king or queen, and I say that I am of as high descent as the proudest monarch in the world. I am descended from the King of Kings. The saint may well speak of his ancestry. He may exult in it and glory in it, for he is a child of God, positively and actually. His mother, the Church, is the bride of Jesus. He is a twice-born child of heaven. He is one of the blood royal of the universe. The poorest woman or man on earth who loves Christ is of a royal line. Give a man the grace of God in his heart, and his ancestry is noble. I can turn back the roll of my pedigree, and I can tell you that it is so ancient that it has no beginning. It is more ancient than all the rolls of mighty men put together. For my father existed from all eternity, and therefore I have indeed a true, royal, and ancient ancestry. Also, the saints, like monarchs, have a splendid retinue. Kings and monarchs cannot travel without a deal of pomp. In olden times they had far more magnificence than they have now, but even in these days we see much of it when royalty is abroad. There must be a particular kind of horse, and a splendid carriage, and attendants, with all the accompanying show of magnificence. The kings of God, whom Jesus Christ has made kings and priests unto their God, also have a royal retinue. Oh, you say, I see some of them in rags. They are walking through the earth alone, sometimes without a helper or a friend. The fault there is in your eyes. If you had eyes to see, you would perceive a bodyguard of angels, always attending every one of the blood-bought family. Remember that Elijah's servant could not see anything around Elijah until his master opened his eyes, and then he could see that there were horses and chariots all around Elijah. Well, there are horses and chariots around me, and you, saint of the Lord, wherever you are, there are horses and chariots. In that bedchamber where I was born, angels stood to announce my birth on high. In seas of trouble, when wave after wave seems to go over me, angels are there to lift up my head.